Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for a monthly G-Shock update. Today is 2nd of November and we have quite a huge list to get through, so let's get started. Starting with Golfer Ryo Ishikawa signature model. The base model is the GM2100 series, model code GM2100RI21-7AJR. This watch is priced at 30,800 Japanese yen and that's roughly 270 US dollars. The watch comes with white straps and silver metal bezel. The watch face design includes golf ball dimple pattern. Looking at the case back, we see signature of Ryo Ishikawa along with Casio World Open and 40th anniversary markings. Here is the box that it arrives in, and included within the box is one piece of golf marker, and this is how the front and the back of the golf marker would look like. Next, we have an addition to the Wildlife Promising series. This time it is based upon the animal zebra. Model code GA110WLP-7AJR. The zebra pattern runs across from the bezel all the way down to its straps. The watch is priced at 20,900 Japanese yen and that's roughly 180 US dollars. Here is the box that it arrives in. G-Shock is using a 100% recycled paper for the main box, and included within the box is a 100% cotton drawstring bag, similar to the Frogman that we received early on. Next, we have the Snow Camouflage series. This is a new series and there are 4 watches, starting with the DW5600GC. This goes for 15,400 Japanese yen, roughly 135 US dollars. Something special about this watch, the faceplate is semi-transparent. So when you activate the light, this is how it will look like. Next, we have GA2200GC and GA900GC. Both of these watches go for 19,800 Japanese yen. And finally, the GAE2100GC. So it has the model code E in it. That's because the bezels do not have any screw holding them tight to the hard case. Instead, it's going to be similar to the DWE5600 model. You can easily swap the bezel, and included within this particular package is one additional strap and one additional bezel. This is how the packaging would look like. So basically you can change the watch from being off-white kind of a design to completely a green color looking watch. In terms of price, we are looking at 25,850 Japanese yen, that's roughly 230 US dollars. Next, we have 2 watches added as part of the Precious Heart series. Both of them are based upon the 2100 series watches. So we have the bigger GM2100CH and the GMS2100CH. Both of these watches have silver or gray color metal bezel, along with the index markers are in red color. The GM2100 goes for 30,800 Japanese yen, roughly 270 US dollars, and the GMS goes for 28,600 Japanese yen, roughly 250 US dollars. These watches are really good for gifting purposes. Next up, another series under the Mystic Forest. We have 4 watches. 2 of them are from the GA2100 series, so GA2100 FR-3. So these watches are using something called mixed resin color molding technology. So this is the green version, and this is a little bit more like a rock brown color version. Something cool that I realized is the display on this watch is green in color, so it looks to be tinted in green, similar to the GA2200, also seems to be tinted in green color. The GA2100 goes for 17,050 Japanese yen, that is roughly 150 US dollars. And the GA 2200 goes for 18,700 Japanese yen, roughly 160 US dollars. Next, we have the Tricolor series. For this series, G-Shock has chosen the smaller GMAS 2100. So there are three colors that has been used on this watch. One is the off-white, blue and red. So for the first watch, we have black bezel and straps of off-white watch face design with hints of blue and red color. For the other two watches, it's sort of reverse. So we have more of a white watch over here. Again, for the hour markers, we have blue and red. And finally, for the last one in the variant, we have mixture of off-white bezel with black straps, and the colors of the markers, the index markers, are all in red color. All three watches go for 14,850 Japanese yen, roughly 130 US dollars. Surfer Kanoa Igarashi's second signature model. This time it is based upon the GBX 100, model code GBX 100 KI-1JR. Something really cool about this watch, the metal bezel that's on the front of the watch here is printed with waves pattern. This watch goes for 29,700 Japanese yen, roughly 260 US dollars. Additional design elements, we can see the signature of Kanoa Igarashi on the case back and also on the straps of the watch. Here is how the packaging would look like. Next, we have two new colors as part of the GBD 200 series. GBD 200 SM-1A5 and GBD 200 SM-1A6. Something really cool about these watches, the hard case is actually color coded. So for this first one, it has orange hard case with semi-transparent bezel. For the second one, it has purple hard case with slightly darker black semi-transparent bezel. Both of these watches go for 22,000 Japanese yen, roughly 190 US dollars. I'm really excited about this one. This is the Earth watch, the Master of G Rangeman. Model code GW9407KJ-3JR. It has semi-transparent green color bezel with semi-transparent black color straps as well. G-Shock has included copper colors for the buttons over here. Similarly, you can see the same copper colors applied for the keeper and the buckle of this watch. I don't know for sure, but I think this watch has glow in the dark features as part of it. So once I get it, I'm definitely going to get it. I'll be sure to review it. So let's check it out together. Price wise, we are looking at 57,200 Japanese yen, roughly 500 US dollars. Here is the packaging it arrives in. Similar to the previous version of Love the Sea and the Earth, we have recycled paper that has been used as the box and 100% cotton drawstring bag. These are three separate watches that has been announced. They are not part of any special series. First up is the Square DW5600 REC, supposed to mimic one of those early G-Shock Square models. In fact, the design elements, all of it is supposed to look exactly like the previous models. This one goes for 13,200 Japanese yen, roughly 115 US dollars. Next, we have the AWG M100 SVB. This one goes for 26,400 Japanese yen, roughly 230 US dollars. And finally, GST B400 MV. This watch has more of a rose gold copper kind of a color. In fact, even the straps are slightly brown in color. This goes for 58,300 Japanese yen, roughly 510 US dollars. This is something really special. This is not really a November release, it is late October release, and this is China exclusive model. Model code GM2100MG-1APFM. So this GM model has got textured bezel, something that we don't see very often. And if you can look at the design of the case back, it gets something really special as well. One of the things that I really like about China exclusive release is they usually get a really cool looking case that goes along with it, just like for this particular watch. So for that Moon watch, you are going to get a case that looks like a spaceship included as part of your purchase. This watch was sold for 1,990 Chinese yuan, and that is roughly 310 US dollars. I'll definitely be getting this from some resellers if I can find one, and I'll be reviewing on my channel. This particular MTG model is slightly peculiar because it wasn't announced officially by G-Shock on their website for November release, but through the supplier that I usually buy from, I have confirmed that it will launch in November. This is MTG B2000XMG Rainbow Marble Carbon. What I really like about this watch is how the bezel looks like it's made of wood, but instead it should be carbon. It's really good, nice technique over here, and I'm sure all the watches will look slightly different due to the technique that they have used. Some observations. So you can see the buttons on this side are same color, and on the other side they have matching colors as well. And same goes for the bezel screw. So here it's like a copper gold color. Here is blue color. Right, this watch goes for 154,000 Japanese yen, roughly 1,350 US dollars. This is how the packaging for the box would look like. In fact, the top of the packaging looks like it's made of wood, but we'll see. It should be some sort of black IP pattern that has been applied on it as well. So now we arrive to the end of the list. So basically this is end of production model. So once the stocks and retailers go out, most likely they will no longer be available. We have the GA900 TS-4 AJF, GMWB 5000 PB, and the GA2100-2, the blue version, and finally the MTG B2000 BDE. So this watch came with additional resin strap as part of the whole packaging. Just want to do a quick sharing session with you guys. G-Shock recently announced something called Customize My G-Shock, and this is only currently available on G-Shock's Japan website, so only for Japan residents. So if you are looking to purchase something out of this, you have to get someone in Japan to do it for you. And as part of this first release, they are only using the 5600 model as the base model, and you can actually change multiple things in this watch. So let's go through a quick demo of how it will look like. You can still try it out, although you can't purchase it directly. So once you land on the G-Shock website, I'll leave it in the description. You will come to this particular page. You can scroll down, look at some of its trailer. These are all the different types of components that you can actually configure. And just below that, they have given you some starting point for you to get started with. And here are some examples of what you can do as part of this customization. So if we go and click, let's say we start with the yellow model over here, and click on customize this particular model, it will open up this model, and here we can click on the customize button. We can start customizing right here. So let's say I would like to give it a red color bezel, blue straps for the blue color bezel here. So let's choose the faceplate design. We'll give it a classic faceplate design. This is a limited edition faceplate design. For the straps, we can choose, for example, slightly a different color. So one has got lime green. For the keeper of the watch, we can choose either a single keeper, or we can use a triple loop, and you can choose different colors for each and every one of those loops. So in this case, I'm just choosing randomly some colors for this loop, and this is how it will look like. And finally, you can choose two colors for the buckle on this watch. The black color seems to be sold out, and if not, you can go for the plain silver version. So once you have configured this watch, you can actually see how the watch looks like from all different angles from this website. I think it's really a cool service. I just hope G-Shock brings this service to many other regions, so we can actually take advantage of this customization, and also hopefully it includes other models as part of this My G-Shock customization. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, stay safe and I'll see ya.